feel like, any negativity that occurred in that month, if you bring it into the new month, all it's going to do is add on to that negativity already. So that's why I'm saying to leave that negativity, leave the bad vibes, all that stuff in the previous month. If nothing negative happened in the previous month, then you're fine. So hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a how to survive the new year / tips for the new year. I decided I wanted to do this video because I feel like a lot of people can relate to the tips that I go by for the new year, and that's just pretty much it. So I decided to collab with my girl Jay here on YouTube. She recently changed her channel name to Randomly Angie. So I will leave her channel link down below in the description box. So make sure you guys head over to her channel and check out her video on what tips she has for you guys to survive the new year. So I have 5 tips that I personally go by that I think could be helpful for you guys. So the first tip is to go into the new year with money in your pocket. You could have money in your ATM, whatever. I know there's a lot of people who don't like to walk around with cash on them, but I feel like having some cash in your pocket going into that new year will basically help you for the new year financially. We all have financial problems. We go through financial problems. Not saying that if you roll into the new year with money in your pocket, you're not going to have financial problems. But I feel like that really does have a lot to do with it. Well, not a lot. I feel like that kind of has something to do with it. Just based off experience, there was one year where I went into the new year with 0 money in my pocket. And I think that year I just had, I wouldn't say it was a bad year, but I definitely had some problems financially, more than what I usually would have. So I really think it's helpful just to know that you have money in your pocket going into the new year. Like, it's a new year. You're starting off fresh, but you want to make sure you start off fresh real good. Not saying you have to have $100 in your pocket, $200, $1,000. You can have $20, $5. The rest can be in your account. Whatever the case is, but as long as you have some kind of cash in your pocket, I really think that will be helpful. And it just right there, that will just be like, well, you know what? I really can get my finances in order this year. I rolled into the new year knowing that I'm not in a situation where I don't have any money, blah, 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 and all that stuff. So hopefully what I said, I'm trying to explain it in the best way that I can. So hopefully, guys, you understood what I'm trying to say based off, rolling into the new year with money in your pocket. The second tip that I have is to leave all the negativity that occurred in the previous month in that month. So, for example, we are getting ready to go into the month of February. By the time you guys see this video, it will be February. But we're getting ready to go into the month of February. So, for me, anything negative that has happened in the month of January, I plan to leave January. I plan to leave it in January. So basically, kind of the same thing that we do when it comes to a new year. Whatever happened in 2017, hopefully we all left in 2017. So it's pretty much the same, except it's monthly. So I feel like, any negativity that occurred in that month, if you bring it into the new month, all it's going to do is add on to that negativity already. So that's why I'm saying to leave that negativity, leave the bad vibes, all that stuff in the previous month. If nothing negative happened in the previous month, then you're fine. Then the new month comes, you're good. But if you had a couple problems, breakup, whatever. I know with breakups, sometimes it takes a while to get over. But any other stuff that's just negative, that just brings you down, leave it in that previous month. Don't bring it into the new month. Because like I said, bringing that into the new month will just add on to that negativity that you had before. And just continue and continue. And that basically determines, the year for us. We'll end up having a sucky year because all this negativity we just kept bringing over and over and over. So leave the trash in the trash month. So the third tip that I have is budgeting, or basically saving money. So, and I'm talking to myself as well because I haven't done a good job at saving because I've been in such a hole that when it comes to time when I'm saving, I have to use that money to get out of my hole. And I know most of us can relate to that. Like I said, it's life. We get into these situations that's out of our control. Even if it's in our control, we still get into these situations. So the best thing to do is like try your best. You know, if you have high bills, try your best to pay them down. You can talk to the company. Most of the time, people are fine with payment arrangements as long as you talk to them, let them know what you can do, find out how they can help you, all that stuff. Pay your bills on time. Put away some money every time you get paid if you can. If you get paid twice a month, put away money twice a month. You can put away something, $20 every week. Every time you get paid, you can put away $50, $100. Whatever you can afford to put away, put it away into another savings account. I have an emergency savings account that basically I don't even have to touch it. Of course, I had to touch it, but I have an emergency savings account. My main bank account is just a checkings, and then I have another bank account where I have a checkings and a savings. So, you know, it's always good to have a savings account, especially if you know you don't have to touch it. So, you know, just anytime you can, put away some money. By the end of the year, you know, you could be saved up $1,500 or $1,000. Not a whole lot, but something. If you put something away every time you get paid or every time you can, you'll have something at the end of the year because, you know, emergencies happen. You might need a new car. You might need a new car battery. Might need new brakes. All that stuff. So it's really a good idea to save. If you haven't started saving, I really suggest that you do. The fourth tip that I have is to do something that you haven't done or don't normally do that will put you in a good mood. You want to make sure that you have a good year. Like for me, of course, I want to travel more. I haven't traveled a lot. Of course, I have to get where I need to get in order to travel. But that's something that I definitely want to do. I want to travel more because it's always, you know, it's always good to get away from home. You know, we all need a vacation. We all need a break from reality. Just go somewhere, Bahamas, enjoy the island, go to a beach, just somewhere out of the norm that we're not normally there, just to clear our mind, enjoy our free time. Just have a vacation, a break. I need to plan a girls trip, so I need to get with my girls and we need to plan a trip because, you know, I need a break, okay? And I'm sure they need a break too. But do something that you normally don't do. And for me, traveling would definitely be something because, like I said, I don't travel a lot. The last place that I've been was Las Vegas, and that was in 2015. So do something that you normally don't do that will put you in a good mood, that will make you happy. And, you know, if you can do it more throughout the year, then that'll be fine. But just make sure you don't, you know, just make sure you want to have a good year. Make sure you're doing things to make sure that you have a good year, which leads to number 5. Stay positive, remain positive. Don't let anyone bring you down. Leave the negativity where it's at. I'm all for positive vibes. I can't stand negativity. I can't stand feeling like I'm down. I can't stand it because, you know, bad enough the world is like negative, can be negative. So you just want to make sure that you remain positive. Anybody who's around you who's not positive, let them go. You don't need those bad vibes around you. Positivity is the way to go, okay? So this concludes my 5 tips for surviving the new year. Of course, there's other tips out there, and I have some more, but those were the main 5 that I personally go by, and I think you guys should go by if you haven't already. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Jay's tips for the new year, for surviving the new year. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And if this is your first time here and you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button. I will see you guys in my next video.